Hello, this is Carlos Townsend again, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Whenever you're viewing this, let me tell you again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm here with another Heart to Heart Talk live session. I can't begin to tell you how elated I am to be able to address you and talk to you. Listen, 2017 is fastly approaching, and I'm here to wake up every dreamer that's viewing this telecast right now. I don't care where you are. I don't care what's befalling you in your life. If you were a dreamer and for some reason a life circumstance happened to you and stopped you from dreaming, I am here to tell you right now, it's time to start dreaming again. Life faces each of us with some things that are insurmountable, that knocks the wind out of us. But I want to tell you that you cannot stop where you are. You cannot lay down and stay where you are. You got to get back up, dust your shoulder off, dust your clothes off, and it's time to start dreaming again. I want to talk to the dreamer in you. I want to talk to that person that once saw his or herself doing things that they never thought they could do, that believed so much in their dream that nothing could stop them, but something happened that knocked you down and knocked you out. I want to tell you, please get back up. Pull out that vision book. Pull out your vision board and start writing the dream. The scripture tells us in Habakkuk to write the vision and make it plain. It's time for you to start dreaming again. While you're starting to dream again, I want to share a few things with you that I feel will be poignant in helping you to realize your dreams, and not only realizing your dreams, but maximize your potential and forge ahead. The first thing I want to tell you is that as the new year approaches, take the time to do a close inspection of every area of your life. Make note of what needs to stay, what needs to go, what needs to increase or decrease. But don't make statements, I want you to hear me, about who or what you're leaving behind. You've got to be about that life and not just talk about it. In essence, we don't need to hear that you're leaving so-and-so behind, and I'm glad you were with me in 2016, but I'm going on by myself in 2017. Don't do that, because let me tell you what, bosses do not announce their moves. They make their moves. I believe I'll say that again because that was good to me. Bosses do not announce their moves. They make their moves. In any type of war, any type of combat, a formidable position is the element of surprise. Surprise your enemies, surprise your haters. I hate that term, but surprise your haters or your detractors by not announcing what you're going to do. Simply move. And listen, don't do things so people can see you doing them. Do things so that you can see yourself doing and being whatever you see yourself doing and being. That brings me to another point. If seeing is believing, then see yourself doing and being all you've ever dreamed of doing and being, and believe what you see yourself doing and being. What am I saying? If you can see yourself doing it, start doing it. And while you're doing it, believe it. And while you believe it, you'll see yourself doing it. That was a play on words, but it makes sense. Listen, see yourself owning the company, not just working there. See yourself owning the apartment complex, not just living there. See yourself running the cab station and not just being an Uber driver. That was good right there. Don't just settle for being the employee. Why don't you be a boss? Don't just settle for renting. Why don't you become the landlord and help somebody else who needs something? That's what it's about. Listen, it's another thing I want to tell you, and I think it's great. I'm using my phone because my memory is not quite what it used to be. Some of y'all will catch that once you reach your mid-40s like I am. Listen, dreamers, real dreamers have allergies. They are allergic to doubting, pessimistic, suspicious people. Real dreamers are allergic to pettiness. Now, I know being petty may be a fad among the young contemporaries, but it's a turnoff to a dreamer, as they are focused on the issue at hand, which is forging ahead and accomplishing their goal. This is from a message series I'm working on talking about dreams do come true. If you get a chance, I want you to come hear me preach it because I'm talking to you dreamers. You don't need to be around people who doubt. You don't want to be around people who are always suspicious. You don't want to be around people who are always pessimistic. They can never see the good. And being petty, while it's funny, it's really a turnoff. You don't have time to be petty. You need to be building people and have people in your life that can build you. People that can share and believe in what you believe in more than what you believe in. That was good. You need somebody in your corner that's going to push you. And just in case you don't have anybody, be your own cheerleader. Be your own cheering section. Look in the mirror every day and tell yourself, I am what I am because God made me who I am. And I'm becoming what I'm becoming because God is helping me to morph into becoming what he's called me to be. I believe that all of us go through a revolution or an evolution rather. Every 4 or 5 years, we should evolve to be greater than we've ever been. Every 4 or 5 years or every 5 or 6 months, you should be constantly evolving into being a better person than you were in the beginning of the year. Don't you dare settle for where you are. It's a huge difference in becoming complacent and content. Contentment says, even though I'm right here right now, I'm going to work it while I'm here. Complacency says, it's never going to get any better. I'm never going to have any more than what I have. I'm never going to be any more than what I am. I'm never going to do any more than what I'm doing. Don't be complacent. You got to learn how to be content with where you are. You may not have the job you want right now, but work where you are right now. Learn all you can. Store all of that into the reservoir of your memory so that when it's your time to execute a move, you can move with all the information that you've gained. Listen, I want you to understand something else that's important for you to know. Perfection is not attainable. Vince Lombardi said that. He was one of the greatest NFL coaches. He coached the Green Bay Packers and led them to several Super Bowl wins. But he said this, that perfection is not attainable. But if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. I want to tell you to be excellent in everything that you do. Ma'am, boy, girl, sir, you determine your own destiny. If you fail or if you fly, it's determined on how you think. The scripture says, so a man thinketh, so is he. If you think yourself to be a failure, you're going to always fail. If you think yourself of being a loser, you're never going to be a champion. I'm here to build champions. I'm here to build conquerors. The scripture says, nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. So I want you to understand this. I want you to hear it. I want you to know it. Start dreaming again. I don't care how crazy it sounds. If you've got to go back to school, get back in school, learn all you can. If you have to take one class a semester, who cares? The longest journey begins with the first step. So, hey, do that. If you want a promotion on your job, get the necessary training you need to learn the job. Get to work on time. Be diligent. Get to work on time. Be diligent. Come back off your breaks on time. Go to lunch. Don't take the whole hour. Be back in 55 minutes. Be back at your station ready to work. That's what dreamers do. Let me tell you something else about a dreamer. A dreamer learns how to function on less sleep than anybody else. Hey, that's good right there. I know you love to sleep and I need my rest. No, you don't. If you really want to do it, you'll stay up burning the midnight oil. You'll learn how to train yourself to function off less rest to get more done. I want to push you. I'm your coach. I'm your dream coach. That's who I am in 2017. I'm your dream coach. Listen, I've got some dreams of my own and I'm going to see them happen. I'm going after them this year with all I've got. I'm running. You know what? I'm already prepared for when a snag comes in my plan. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to start writing again and I'm going to start reformulating the way I'm going. I'm going to take the detour that may come. It may take me longer to get there, but guess what? I'm going to cross that finish line and so are you. I want you to start dreaming again. I want you to look yourself in the mirror and say, I am a champion. I'm a winner. You got this. I believe in you. Don't stop dreaming.